And we are back with a fresh 20 minutes. Okay, I thought my YouTube record limit was 10. Turns out it's closer to 20 because it's actually uploading. Let us continue our playing. First up, let's look at these characters. I have no idea who he is. No idea who he is. I mean, who she is. No idea who she is. I think that's Lynn. And I think that's Princess Zelda, actually. So apparently we gotta find the Triforce of Courage at some point in this game. That's Dan, who suffers from rather massive gender dysphoria, unfortunately, and she's just really embarrassed by the fact that she's got tits. Unfortunately, it's kind of incurable for her. I've only seen Dan as an extra in other people's stories, but she always seems so depressed. She needs a hug even more than Sophia does. Anyway, let's return to our game where Sexy Mark was being mentally undressed by not only Steph, but by me myself. And for anyone wondering, yes, I'm pansexual, so I'm attracted to everyone. Which you probably gathered from the whole me checking out the mermaids and Mark. But anyway, let's continue. No, I don't want to overwrite my save. How do I... Oh, there we go. I looked at this. I had a look on the security footage, but we didn't catch much. The camera there is angled in such a way, sugar tits, that you can only see the top of his head and is obscured by a just the most delicious little hoodie you ever did see there, sister. Tried following him where he went on the tapes, but that tight little ass of his runs outside via the north entrance. Not a single camera got that scrumptious face of his. Damn. At least he didn't get away with much. From the security footage, looks like he only got a small set of clothing. Store clerk said as much. Even so, I'd like to catch him. Don't lose too much sleep over it. It's not the end of the world. Damn, I'm hot. Yeah, I know. Well, that's you finished for the day. You're free to go home now. I know I'm gonna be going home and... Oh. Sorry, I got lost staring into that goat. Are his ears pierced? I think his ears might be pierced. Other than that, he's got some wicked sideburns. I don't know. I'm kind of distracted by something. Awesome. Hey, Mark. Yeah, little. Steph's got some nice hips. Are you doing anything after work? No. Why? Just pumping iron under a single apple tree with my pecs glistening in the sun while I sing fantasy metal. Some Power Quest. Oh, pilgrim, come and see your heart's desire before the temple of fire. Are you doing anything after work? No, why? Wait. Oh, you can rewind through old writing if you scroll on the mouse scroller thingy. I didn't know you could do that. How fast can I read? Oh my god! I can go back pretty far. I doubt it would let you reverse a choice made, because you can make choices in this game. There are too few for my tastes, though, because we've been playing for over 20 minutes and have yet to see one. Look, Mark's doing a dance. So Steph. Mark's dance is cooler though. Why? Cause just look at him. Just he's exerting like masculine power right now, and Steph's just Huh? Never mind. I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, I'll see you then. Good work today, Steph. Thanks, Mark. Damn it, Steph. Why didn't I ask him out? I had him right there. You know, I've heard that women dressed like men are kinda hot. I'm feeling it with this hoodie. Oh, wait. Steph's wearing a hoodie. Oh my god! Steph was the thief the whole time! It's the perfect crime! Why do I keep doing this to myself? You're such an idiot, Steph. There's always tomorrow, I guess. Right, what should I eat for dinner? After cooking some ravioli for dinner, does one really cook ravioli? Because you use a microwave for that. Wouldn't really call microwave cooking. I'd kind of call that heating something up or nooking something. Oh my god, triangle! Triangle with an eye! Illuminati! Illuminati! See, look at it! Illuminati! I vegged out in front of the TV for a few hours. On ravioli? How much ravioli did you have? It wasn't the most exciting of the evenings, but this pretty much the usual for me. It was, yes, indeed. I had never been one to go out much. I had previously a few friends in high school, but most of them moved away for college or some other reason, so these days I generally spent my time alone. I wasn't complaining. Falling asleep while watching TV was one of my favorite hobbies. I don't really watch TV. I mostly write. I actually feel guilty sometimes when I don't write, but right now I'm just not feeling writing. Which is why I'm doing this right now. Ellipses. 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 Crash! Bandicoot. Ah! I was woken up in the middle of the night by a loud crashing noise. What the hell was that? Hello? Is there any pony here? This was scary. I was a girl all alone in her house, and there was someone trying to break out. Damn it, Steph, you're a mall cop. And yeah, I know I've played through this before and recorded this dialogue to Lack a few weeks ago. I guess he still hasn't patched it, or maybe you have to download the patch or something, and Desert doesn't do it automatically. I hope that's the case, because this feels like a very misogynistic line. I don't think it's like that intentionally. I think it's mostly just the fact that Lack is male, writing about female characters, and sometimes run into some weird issues when people do that. Though most writers are male, unfortunately. It's unfortunate because you can't actually just shoot people with TG guns, and I think that would be cool if we could do that. And then it's unfortunate simply because you do get moments like this. I don't think any ill intent was meant by it, but it's still painful to look at. Especially since... Need I remind you that Steph is a security guard? Well, let's continue. I didn't know what was going on, but sitting here wasn't going to accomplish anything. I needed to act. Okay, one more joke about it. I've always depended on the kindness of strangers. Alright, let's continue. Despite fear eating at me, I summoned my courage and threw open the curtains. Steph, you're a security guard. You put your life on the line on a daily basis. Why are you scared right now? Huh? Some garbage bins have fallen over outside, that's all. And you don't think that's suspicious? He's probably out there. It's probably Jason Voorhees, or Freddy Voorhees, or Michael Voorhees. It doesn't look like there's any pony outside, though. It's probably just a cat or something. I don't know, have you seen the size of a trash bin? If it's full, a cat's not knocking that over. I know, because I've got tons of cats. Okay, Steph, nothing to see here. Go back to bed for you. I thought cops were supposed to tell everyone else there was nothing here to see. I shut the curtains and went back to sleep, but this time I migrated to my bed instead of falling asleep on the couch. You know, maybe I'm just a pussy, but when this happens to me, I tend to just stay awake as long as possible. I'm probably just a pussy. Wish I had one. Ellipses, ellipses, ellipses. Once the sun arose, I stepped outside to do some investigation of that loud crash from the previous night, because it's so obvious that if it was a burglar, he would probably still be standing next to the trash and would not have gone back to cover his tracks at all. I'm sorry, this was a stupid idea! Apart from what looked like animal fur near one of the garbage bins, I didn't find anything. Oh, well, then it probably was a cat or a raccoon or something. This wasn't the first time something like this had happened. 2 of my neighbors had dogs that occasionally escaped their yard, so I suspected this was their doing. After putting the bins back in place outside, I made myself some cereal and got ready for work. Okay, you don't make cereal. You take it out of a box and pour it into a bowl. Steph, I think you're trying to convince yourself you know how to cook when you don't. Morning, Steph. I was just frying an egg on my manly chiseled chest. Hey Mark, how's it going? Yeah, pretty good actually. I maintained a perfect boner the whole time while I was lifting weights in the women's gym for charity. Yeah. Saved some kids from cancer with the money I raised. Hey, are you able to stay back tonight? I got a call from Fred, and Max Heart Studios is holding another secret concert here tonight. Oh shit, I was supposed to tell you that, because it's a secret. Are we on time? We got some time. You'd be working in unison with their security team just to make sure everything goes smoothly. Smooth as my shaven ass. You wanna feel it, Steph? They're holding another concert? This is like the second one this week. Why are you complaining? So, damn it. Hi, Zelda. Zelda. I'm sorry, it's freaking Zelda! Yeah, it's pretty insane. It brings them all a lot of money, but I'm starting to think they're overdoing it. Well, you know, musicians gotta eat. Will I be paid overtime rates if I stay back? Absolutely. Don't they have to give you overtime rates if you're, you know, overtime working? Because maybe I just don't know the law, but isn't that the case? I mean, I know there's a legal exemption for gas station workers, but I'm getting all caught up in my head. Then count me in. Good to hear, Steph. Report to Fred after you finish your patrol this afternoon. He'll fill you in on what he needs you to do. I'd like to fill in your holes, Steph. Actually, I think he's gay. I don't know, I've never finished Steph's storyline before. I mostly just did a little bit of it to see if the game works, but I think Mark might actually be gay. Which just makes him hotter. I just want to scratch that beard of his and just... Can we get him off the screen so that I can... Got it. Oh, thank you. My morning patrol went the same as usual. Break-ins and shoplifting was actually pretty uncommon. Break-ins and shoplifting was actually pretty uncommon. Break-ins and shoplifting was actually pretty uncommon! Sorry, I'm a writer. Bad grammar gets to me. So I did my normal routine of wandering around. Some people would find this job boring, but I actually found it pretty relaxing, and the pay rate wasn't half bad either. Okay, I never noticed this before, but I want us to take a focus and just look at this. Boxers we've established is a women's clothing store. We can even see bras hanging right here, and what I assume are panties? Yeah, those are panties. Which is weird because boxers are male underwear, so kind of a confusing name. Lolita's a women's clothing store. I have no idea what that is. Probably a cell phone place. That looks like a law office, but I honestly don't know who has their law office in a mall. The second I need legal representation and I learn their office is in a mall, I'm immediately going with someone else. Though I'm stopping by the Baba Ganoush in the food court for €1 or maybe some curry. That I can't make out, and this says Bicky, so unless it's Bicky's bookstore, which I doubt, I'm gonna assume it's bikinis. How many women's clothing stores are on this one section? I mean, we've got them all in town, and there's a good deal of women's clothing stores, but we've also got several other things too, like cell phone places, foodstuffs, men's clothing stores, shoe stores, GameStops. We used to have a Babbage's where I got a copy of Final Fantasy Mystic Quest once. My point is, this is an oversaturation of vag coverers. I couldn't say the same for the afternoons, though. This was the year of the... At this time of year, the park was either freezing cold or boiling hot. It was a massive pain in the ass. Oh, I should check on the time again. Alright, that's going to be the end of the second part. The third part will be coming up rather soon, as I'm mostly just resetting the timer on this. Let's save on the second slot. And I'll see you in part 3.